Good evening, everyone. Today it's already June 3rd, and this is our Monday team call. And welcome everyone on the call. Thank you for taking time and in this glorious day to come and join us on the call and see what is happening on the team. And I'm very excited today. We have very special guest, our own Dr. Mitra Ray. And because we have a lot of new team members, then I will properly introduce Dr. Ray. I know Dr. Ray now almost for 20 years, and she's my dearest friend with her family. Then Dr. Mitra Ray was born in Calcutta, India. She received Bachelor's of Science degree from Cornell University and completed her PhD in the biochemistry from the Stanford Medical School. She has done extensive research on degenerative diseases, whole food nutrition as preventative medicine, and is credited with the discovery of the enzyme related to the specific degenerative disease. Dr. Ray has been working at the cellular level of health for many years, and her research work was funded by the National Institute for Health, the American Cancer Society, and Alzheimer's Research Grant. She has been published and contributed important articles to such leading scientific journals as Science, the Journal of Cell Biology, and Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Today, Dr. Ray is recognized worldwide for her seminars on health, longevity, and beauty, where she translates the fundamental laws and recent discoveries of the science into practical solutions for daily life. Dr. Ray has received rave reviews not only for her first book entitled From Here to Longevity, which I absolutely like, your complete guide for a long and healthy life, as well as her second book, co-authored with Dr. Jennifer Daniels, Do You Have Guts to Be Beautiful? Dr. Ray resides in the state of Washington with her husband and her two beautiful daughters. And Dr. Ray, it's created for us this amazing program, Shred 10. And I want to thank you from all of this, Dr. Ray, from the bottom of my heart, and it's all yours.
Okay, thank you. Just so, because I'm going to be sharing a screen, just a little bit of Zoom etiquette. Radka, you can do this by hitting on the participants and muting everyone, and I can unmute myself, or you guys can each mute yourself, because every time there's a noise, the screen switches to wherever the noise is coming from. Awesome. So I'm really excited to be with you guys. I actually have been teaching yoga at this time for a long time, and I finally just said, you know what, Juice Plus, this is a really great time to be in Juice Plus because of all the changes that are coming, and the company's really giving themselves a facelift. It's kind of like a 50-year-old startup company. And so you have the security of a 50-year-old company, but you have the opportunity as if it's a startup opportunity. So that's why I decided, you know what, I'm going to stop teaching yoga and focus back to my business and my own yoga practice instead of teaching. So I am able to be on this call tonight. So I'm excited to be with you. It's been a while since I hung out with you guys. But I also want to tell you about the mothership, which is our team. Radka just introduced sort of my scientific background and how I have been a speaker for the company representing the products for many years. But I've also built a really large business. And I realized early on in my business two things. That one, I could only help so many people by myself, that I needed a team of people to really get the word out. That there's only, like, I had actually like 300 customers in my first, 6 months in the business, but I was maxed out. I was burned out. I could not take care of 300 people, and I didn't have the tools back then to do it. We have much better tools today, but I didn't have systems in place, number one, and there was always going to be an upper limit to how many people I could do by myself. But that's what's so beautiful about the network marketing model is that, and especially our compensation plan, is that you really get rewarded for bringing more people into this great, great opportunity to share health and wellness with people and get paid, what you're worth for doing it. And the second thing is I realized that my paycheck is a direct reflection of how many people I'm helping. A lot of people come into our business because they say they want to help people. And the question I have is, how do you know? What's your measure? How do you measure that you're actually helping people? It's an abstract idea, or can you measure it? And then I realized, well, my paycheck is a direct reflection of how many people I'm helping, right? You can't make money in our business unless you help a lot of people make better changes for their health, as well as learn how to be an entrepreneur, a micro-influencer in their community. The word micro-influencer I really like because you're influencing your community with our products and our business opportunity for the right people. So today, Radka asked me to talk a little bit about creating vision. And, what is vision? People talk about what's your vision for the business. And initially, when you're brand new, the vision can be something very simple. Like a lot of people come into our business just because they want to offset the cost of their own product. And that's a fine vision to have initially. And then as you come to our conferences and your eyes open up to a lot more that's possible, like I hope all of you have the October conference in Calgary in your calendar. I'm going to fly from here to Calgary for that conference. So yes, Scott's going. So Roxanne's going. Yes. All right. So I hope all of you have that on your calendar, and I hope you are starting to recruit heavily for that, because it's a game changer when people see what is possible. So first, the vision is just like it's appropriate to have a simple vision, like I just want to offset the cost of my own product, or I just want to make an extra few $100 to contribute to the household income. Whatever it is, it can be small. And then as you grow with the business, your vision will grow with the business. And the other day, I go live, by the way. I don't know if any of you catch my lives, but I go live on I have a fan page, and I've started to, most of my 25 years of history, I have mostly in the public side, mostly been talking as a scientist and representing the research behind the products and how good they are, and created the shred movement and the shred program, etc. But other than like team calls like this, I have not been very public and big about training on network marketing. Well, I changed that up a couple of months ago, and I just said, you know what? I am a success story in network marketing, and I'm going to start sharing with people some of these things, tidbits. So every morning at 9 o'clock, if you just want, or 8 o'clock, sorry, 8 a.m. Pacific, if you just want a little shot in the arm, I have a fan page. If you just go to Facebook and put in Dr. Mitra Ray as a search, you'll see my fan page. And you can turn on your notifications to see my lives first. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I just go on for like about 15 minutes just to kind of give you a shot in the arm to get your day going in starting your business. And a lot of people, that's just there's a lot of people that are like enjoying that now. So since you're on my team, I hope you guys start to add that to your daily routine. And the other day I talked about, the difference between, so a vision, a vision is something that is worth nailing down what your vision is. Because if you just like sign up like, oh, it sounds like a good idea. Like, let's just see if anybody buys Juice Plus from me. Sure, I'll just, it's only $50, whatever. Okay, I'll try it. And you don't have a concrete vision as I said, the vision can be simple. It can simply be as simple as I want to offset the cost of my product. That's fine. But if you don't have at least a concrete vision, and then the vision can grow as you grow in the business, that's great. But what doesn't work is to just say, I want to do well. There's a difference between wanting versus expectation. And here's a really great example. How many of you want to win the lottery? Yeah, raise your hand. Like, yeah, would it be a great idea? You want to win the lottery? Who doesn't want to win the lottery, right? Want to win the lottery? Sure, I want to win the lottery. However, I have never bought a lottery ticket. So my actions are not consistent with that. Wanting is there, but I don't have the expectation. If I had an expectation to win the lottery, I would buy lottery tickets regularly. Do you know what I mean? So like when you just say, I want to make money, I want to help people, I want to, like it's vague. When it's vague, it's not powerful, and you're not your most powerful best self unless you create it as a vision and an expectation. So for instance, if another example is going to college. Some people go to college, most people go to college expecting to get a degree. That's why they go to classes and study and do all the things. And maybe they do it well. Maybe some of them graduate with a C average, some of them graduate with an A average, but they have an expectation of getting a degree. But a small percentage of people that go to college really don't have the expectation. They're just kind of like lost, and their parents told them to go to college and they're going to college, but they don't really have a vision and an expectation of getting a degree, and then they don't complete it. So like whatever you take on in life, you need to have an expectation of getting to a goal and a vision of getting there, right? Is that making sense to you? The difference between wanting something versus expecting it, right? It's a subtle but very important, not, big difference in outcome. So yeah, you can want to win the lottery, but if you never buy a ticket, you're not really expecting to win the lottery. Okay. So if you expect to win the lottery, you're going to go and buy a lottery ticket every single day. Maybe you'll buy as much as you can possibly afford to buy because you expect to win. Same in our business. If you just want to do it, but you don't put in the actions that are required, then it's never going to happen. And in today's world, we have so many amazing, amazing tools. So I have a surprise for all of you. You guys are the first to see this today. Actually, not the first team to see this today. I just showed this to a brand new rep that I was showing, like, what do we do? She wants to do the business. I said, okay, like we have in the US, we have certain incentives in a very short window of time to get them done, just like you guys do in Canada. They're slightly different, but we have these windows of opportunity to get some work done. So I want her to make the best of her first 30 days, right? So when you sign up a new rep, it's like, I don't want you to sign that application until you know what you have to do. You don't have to do this, but what you want to do in your first 30 days to maximize on our fast track program for the first 30 days. Is this all making sense to you guys so far? Okay, so I am going to share hot off the press this website with you guys. I'm so excited about it. We finally, after many years, I updated the Shining Star website, okay? So you hit enter, and the password is Shining Star, all small letters, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so we've got the Why Juice Plus video, and then we've got Joy talking. This is from the Freedom Revolution page. So this is about all the products, and this is just a quick introduction to our mission and what we do. And then we've got our leaders, which is just the pictures of our 100 Club NMDs and our national marketing directors, and Vodka's in here somewhere. There she is. So we've got that page, and then this is the page, Getting Started. So the programs is just this tab, Healthy Living Revolution, just goes to the Healthy Living Revolution page. Freedom Revolution goes to the Freedom Revolution, and Healthy Start for Families, it goes to my personal Juice Plus website. But if any of you ever get a customer that I accidentally sign up, of course I'd move them to you, but it had to go to, I didn't want it to just go to a public site, so it goes to my page. But at least they know about the Healthy Start for Families that way. So this is the Getting Started video, the welcome video. This is the corporate video from the Freedom Revolution page. If you guys are hopefully familiar with that one. So when I met with this gal, I just played this for her, and it's only 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm not going to play it now, but just so you're aware of it. And then I told her, this is stuff that you can do later, but here's where we want to get started. And it says USA because I have to rearrange this just a little bit. These two belong above the USA site, okay? So that'll change because these two is where I want to bring your attention. So I just, literally, this is me doing an academy call, and I had her watch it. Just like I don't talk to people about Juice Plus, I make them watch my videos or other people's videos. I also just go, here, watch this video. And this is me training from an academy call where I talk a new person through this page. Write down, keeping it really simple for the new person. Write down a handful of, so this is sort of my homework for you guys, is to watch the video, and that PDF looks like this. Like I just said, as you're watching this, just start writing down a handful of names, people who come to mind. And the video is prompting you, so you can just literally, I printed out the page for her and said, let's go to work right now, as if you just signed up. She hasn't signed up yet, but I wanted her to be absolutely ready to take full advantage of her first 30 days. And depending on how they react, I also know, what kind of a distributor they're going to be. Are they going to be like, oh my God, I can't do that, I'll just like tell my mom about it and that's it, I'm not doing all this? Or, then like, okay, this person just wants to be basically a wholesale, family plan users, which, by the way, come 2020 is going to be less, there's going to be less of an incentive for a person to be just a family user. Family plan, just buying it wholesale kind of thing. So then I in the video, I explained, here are different ways that you're going to reach out. You're not going to reach out in all these ways, but I explain each one and I say, what do you think you might do? So that's what the video does. And then we talk about, which of these people how you might want to use these methods to reach out to each person. And then who might join you in the business. So you're already thinking about the business and creating a team right away. And again, if somebody is not a team builder, that's fine. But this is a great way for you as the sponsor to understand who you're working with. So I just want to stop here and as I said, this video, this new rep launch video, explains how to work this really well. But just if you have any questions at this point, you can unmute yourself and I'll just wait a second. Any questions so far? Okay. Then the next thing is Lindsay Hale. How many of you saw Lindsay Hale's last rep wrap on Team Z? Yeah, she's really convinced me. So this is that video and the scripts to go with it. And I'm like, okay, your first 30 days in the business, Team Z is free. And you don't even have to put in a credit card to sign up for Team Z. And then we want you to, because it's going to cost you, $19 a month US. So I think, what is that in Canadian? I don't know how much you guys pay in Canada. Roxanne, do you know?
$24.
Okay, $24. So it's $24 a month. So I would say you can, and that's at a discount. I explained Juice Plus distributors get a discount. But I say, let's have you making a lot more than $24. So you're paying for your Team Z already by the time you have to pay for it. Okay, so that's like the game plan I'm presenting to them. But Lindsay really convinced me that I thought of Team Z as a more advanced tool, but she said, you don't want to import all your Facebook friends, any list. You actually want that list that you made with this first page, who are the first 10 people you're going to talk to. Those are the names you put into Team Z for starters, right? And then so you put those 10 names in, and then you choose one of the names. So let's say this is my Team Z. I've done nothing. I've done a lot today, but it was all live and in person, and I haven't had a chance to do Team Z. But let's say I want to connect with Lori Cooley. The way you get to the scripts is you actually have to have at least one name in there, and then you hit this little scripts button. And these are all the scripts that Team Z has, but what Lindsay has created are the scripts. So you just hit new script up here, and I already put these scripts in here, like event invite, follow-up, professional, healthy start for family, study 1, 2, 3. I put in all those, Team Z scripts. So I have the new person do that, and then I'm going to help them, send some texts out, send some invitations out, however they wanted to do their business. Like some people like to do home parties, other people don't. So depending on what they're going to do, I'm going to help them actually log how they're reaching out to people from day one. So they're keeping track, and I showed, okay, so I meet so many people, I don't remember Lori Cooley. So, oh yeah, I met her at a store, and she hurt herself skiing, and then here's the activity I texted her, So then I remember what to do. So I kind of showed them an example of how I use Team Z. Just, you don't have to have all the pieces of the puzzle right away. Like before they get exposed to all of Eric's training and all of that, just get them into action and keep track of what they're doing. And remember, it's free for the first 30 days. And I'm like, your first 30 days, let's take advantage of Team Z and let's make you some money. So you're, paying for the tools that you need in this business. And I also get them on Voxer because I find that it's my favorite way to talk to people. And I can, I don't get cut off at 1 minute like on Messenger, and I can also play back messages on, 2x, 3x. So Team Z and Voxer are the two main tools I have them download, and I also have them put some of their favorite videos to share on their home screen on their phone, which is something I explain in this new rep launch video, okay? So that's it. Like if we just simply did that and got a whole bunch of new people going like that and taught them how to get new people going like this, imagine what can happen in your business. Imagine what can happen, right? And if you've already used up, and the other thing about Team Z I have to share with you guys is that pretty much everybody I know, myself included, their first couple of attempts trying to use Team Z was a total failure. Because in some ways I feel like Eric might have overcomplicated it. Whereas, I look at what Roxanne's been doing with it, like we have to, it's a tool. So in any kind of business where you have clients, there are these things called CRMs, customer relationship management tools. And this is a customer relationship management tool really designed for network marketing. It's just that, we want to shining star it a little bit, if that makes sense, make it our own. And, there's the scripts that Lindsay has create call to actions, like, okay, you can create a relationship forever and ever and ever, never ask them to actually look at anything or join you in the business or get on a connection call with somebody. So those scripts are designed to get you into action and get going. Make sense? Yeah, any questions? Now you can unmute yourself. I just wanted to make sure I got through that. And
that is awesome, Mitra. Perfect. And it's going to be Canadian part there as well with the compensation.
Yeah, so I copied, most of it is I copied from all the Canadian stuff because it's the same person as Nicole's Team B page. Mm-hmm. So this is the Canadian Fast Track to VF. That's there,
oh, nice.
Yeah, so, and then even under events, if you look, and this will get easier in the new year. The only difference between US and Canada will be the prices. Things will be, but other than that, we'll have the similar. I said, Stephen, please, can we just be all the same, But I have, as you can see already, the Canadian conference right here.
Yeah. This is gorgeous, Mitra. Really nice.
Oh, thanks. I'm excited about it. And there, I'm going to be updating it. I just wanted to get it out there so we have something easy where get that new person going, just those two videos, if nothing else. And then there's also tidbits of really excellent, like Allie's follow-up training, why follow-up is so important. So you have some of the best training from our team right there in one place, especially with a lot of Instagram users. Some people aren't on Facebook. So I just wanted to also have a website with all this stuff. So yeah, and this customer care page is really awesome. There's a lot of artwork here that she created just for us. Little thank you notes that, you know, you can Instagram thank you people or whatever. Just send them a little graphic thank you. And then you can also have little, like, remember to take your Juice Plus today, have, you know, different, just more fun ways to take care of your customers, you know, with graphics. You can post these things like, hey, you know, I'm looking for people. And you want to be good on social media. Of course, you never want to say Juice Plus on social media. But you could post this and just say, hey, I'm looking for healthy living advocates, right? And make these posts. So, and then like before, little just some fun graphics for us. There's some stuff here that is like Tim Horton, obviously that's Canadian. I'm not putting Starbucks here. I'm finding all these Canadian things. It's more Canadian than US because I copied a lot from the starting point was actually Team B's website. But then I kind of added some US stuff to it. So, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. So you guys are the first to see that. But I just tested it out with my new, you know, rep potential here. She's so excited. She's like, okay, either I just have to look at my credit card, and either tonight or tomorrow I'm gonna become, you know, start my 30-day clock. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
May I ask a question?
Yeah.
Mitra, if we've already downloaded all those contacts, what do you suggest we do?
You're fine. This is for a new rep, okay?
Okay, for a new rep.
This is a new rep startup on Team C.
Okay.
Yeah, not to overload them, because when they see all of a sudden it's like, you have 638 contacts.
Yeah.
Their mind's going to explode.
Yeah, my mind almost exploded. So it was a lot.
I my contacts and like 3 times now. And then finally, I started manually putting it in, and then Lindsay just really nailed it by saying, you know, just have them manually put it in so it's not overwhelming.
Yeah, really start with your warm market and then just keep circling. Yeah.
And then, you know, one of the things you're supposed to do is add new contacts. So do that.
That's a good idea.
Basis, you know. You build up your contacts.
So then they're dealing with contacts that are current for them, really.
Yeah.
Not like a gazillion historical contacts that you may not have had any contact with for a really long time or something.
Right.
Then, and I have a question, Mitra, then what about if I put all these contacts in, and now I'm, of course, adding new contacts, but it's still showing on my dashboard I should be contacting with all people which they were entered in. Do you delete them, or do you?
Well, what Lindsay started to do, and she talks about that on that call. I mean, that call is worth listening to a couple of times. Those 2 calls are really good. So let me share again. So what you can do is you hit this team button. Are you guys? Okay, you come over and you hit this. See this team button right there?
Yeah.
Team button, and that pulls up all your contacts.
Oh.
And then you can follow up with the ones that you want to follow up with into the ones that Teams is telling you to follow up.
No, Mitra, can I just show a little thing here, what I do?
Sure.
So we're at the top where it says they're filter tags, and you see the little dots.
You want to share your screen, or would that be?
I don't have my thing up, but
okay. Where? Yeah.
At the very top of that, hit that. Okay, and then hit rank. Nope, the top one, just rank, not rank mode, just rank.
Okay.
Okay, just go back. Just hit the buttons again. Okay, just hit rank. Oh, yeah, hit rank. Okay, now what it does all your 5s, all your 4s, all your 3s. So people that you've ranked from 5 is the most important to 1 being the lowest.
Yeah.
So then it
they-
shows.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so you can see the people. You can go in there. The other thing, Radka, is, you know, you can go into your import history. So I've put in all these different ones, and I might just go, you know what, that list, I just want to get rid of those people. That was just way too much. I shouldn't have done that.
Okay, okay.
So you can get rid of certain lists.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And tagging is so important.
Tagging is so important. It's a lifesaver to tag people.
Yeah.
People how to tag them. Yeah. And
you
Lindsay,
can just
that's
tag people for like June contacts, June events. They become your invite list for the month. Like tagging is brilliant. And you can have as many tags as you want on a person's name, and then they'll show up on all that with those lists.
Yes.
But see, what, like Roxanne's made this tool work for her. Like not all of us are going to share some great ideas with each other, but this idea to get a new person going right away with that first list of 10 people, just manually put it in and show them some scripts and get them going.
Mm-hmm.
It's Lindsay like fast tracked like 3 or 4 people last month when she's got 3 little babies.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's the days of the paper trail are over.
yes, the Post-it notes every day.
Well, we are almost running out of time. Do you have any more questions for Mitra? And Mitra, thank you so much for, we are very honored. We are first team. Our new Shining Star website, and it's so awesome. That is really wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for all the support.
Sure. And then also for those of you that want to help with the shred movement this month, I really appreciate, I want to bring this team in. We really, like, what was happening is that all